1 replay. Last game, Chronix unfortunately lagged out, so we're gonna do a full replay of that. Warriors still maintains, so Defik gets that entry into Hill off of Emperor Chris. Rin just doing the best that he can just to hold the back, but Chronix into the Hill, gets the kill, and keeps it moving. PJ just trying to get the spawns for the back, but Chronix picks that up. Easy reads right there. Chronix finds another one. This man is an absolute unit in the back there. Currently on a 4 spree, 4 kills to his name. Defik holding the Hill, gets the kill off of Emperor Chris. They're currently 12-7. Hill remains uncontested. However, Warriors, they do have that back P2 spawn, so it will be easy for them to push into P2. However, that is going to be the contested spawns, 2 and 3. That's going to be Chronix and Chris spawning at back P4. Folks maintaining the rest of that scrap off of P1. Rin just trying to hold an absolute monster. Look at that 2-piece right there. Hops up, just looking for one more. Give it to him. Gets the pick off of Defik right there. Currently on a 3 spree, sitting at 4 and 1. Warriors now able to push in and hold time. Emperor Chris tries to get the second one off the top, is not able to. PJ gets the kill off of Chronix. That's 2. Rin gets a trade off of PJ right there, so that gives Warriors a little bit of entry there. 28 seconds to 20. Warriors looking to tie this up. 40 seconds left on the Hill. They're going to remain some time currently right now as Popes begins to push over. However, the first assassination of the day. Absolutely brutal. PJ onto Dobbs. The rotation does come through as Warriors begin to spawn out. Nothing to freak out about, though, but they're all lingering around P1. Defik finds one. Rin gets the trade onto Solar. Defik finds the second one. It's going to continue to keep pushing through P1 into P3, where the rest of the Warrior squad stands. Defik with the pick off of Emperor Chris for the entry, but Chronix gets the trade on that. It's going to continue to hold Hill. Currently, Popes leading 55-33. Solar finds 2, currently sitting at 2 and 6. Popes beginning to take away a 30-second lead. Either team has not had a significant lead change thus far. Contested spawns are coming through, but Warriors still maintain the Hill and the spawns going into P4, which is much more favorable for them, but that's going to be PJ. Gets beamed down as he begins to try and rotate over for spawns. Defik finds 2, 1 onto Rin, 1 on Emperor Chris, finds 3 onto Chronix, and that right there is going to spawn the Warriors out. Actually back into P4, so a little bit unfortunate for their squad there on those spawns. But the Popes, they need to work together and continue to push through. Currently with about a 40-point lead. Nothing to freak out about just yet, but the Warriors completely set up for this push. Chronix finds 1 onto Defik. It's a complete standstill right now. A little bit of search and destroy just to get these first initial picks, just to try and get them off of the Hill. Dobbs finds 2, 1 onto Chitter, the second onto Solar. This is going to be the comeback that the Warriors need. They could possibly get a full 60 onto this Hill and just keep pushing through. If they're able to successfully push through P1 and secure P2 spawns, that will work out amazing in their favor here. Popes is trying to make anything happen. Able to get Emperor Chris out of the Hill. Chronix and Dobbs. Dobbs answers back with 2. Chitter taken down by Emperor Chris, and then now it is time to start the rotations, going into our second set of rotations on this Crossroad hardpoint. 81-81. It's now a tied game, so that is the Hill that the Emperors need, Warriors needed to bring them back into this game. They were able to break out of that spawn trap, getting 2 pretty important kills to rotate out and around. Defik just trying to hold that bottom river, unable to, gets taken out by Dobbs. PJ gets a trade off of Dobbs there. That's going to be 2 down for the Warriors, but they still do maintain P2 spawns currently at the moment. This is where contested time does come through. Chitter with the kill off of Emperor Chris gets traded out by Chronix. Last guy in Hill is going to be Defik with a whole sea of blue rushing toward him. Gets taken out by Rin. That's going to be the initial that they're looking for. Chronix with the picks off top. That's going to be 3 down. Now the spawns are starting to flip out for Popes back into P4. So it's going to take them some time to work across the map and get these kills and secure spawns going into P2. So pretty much anyone's game at this point. 108-93. Only about 15 points separating these 2 teams. Contesting contested time does come through. The win does go towards the Warriors on that one. Chris able to find two. Second one onto Chitter. Rin, another one on the PJ. The rotations do come through. Big kills back there out of Solar to get them out of, to get Chronix out of that back P2. Defig taken out as he's trying to get entry. Hill remains uncontested. It's going to be Rin trying to just bodyguard the Hill right there. Finds one onto Chitter. Chronix finds another one for the help, but Defig trades out Rin right there, but the Hill, everyone dies in it, gets traded out successfully, but time now goes in favor of the Popes. Defig hopping in, 20 kills to his name. Looking at the rest of his team there, Chitter sitting at 6 and 17 and Solar at 6 and 15. They're going to need to step it up. However, Chitter does have the objective time to his name. However, it could be a reason as to why they're losing time in the overall match so far. But Warriors 133 to 105, 10 seconds left on Hill. The rotations need to start coming through. Popes have the mid-map control that is needed. However, Warriors do need to rotate through. The initial is going to go in favor of of Popes right there. Defig in Hill. Chitter holding this outer, just trying to get a couple of kills there, but Chronix with the entry kill is going to push behind, looking for Chitter. Not able to, but just backing up and holding these spawns, and that is exactly what needed to be done. 115 to 113 Warriors now with the spawn, and it seems like the upper hand on this game. This is the first significant lead change that we have seen. So 160 to 113 Chronix, your main Hill man, sitting at 20 and 15, 50 seconds in Hill, and Emperor Chris also 12 and 19, 1 minute and 27 seconds to his name on the Hill right there. Chronix with the pick off of Solar, gets that entry still holding, and if you look at the mini map, that's going to be number 4, Rin, just holding that cross. Nothing much to really push here. When you have about a 50-point lead, you don't need to do anything too crazy to try and OE or play aggressive. Just let the team come to you, because you know that the spawns are in your favor. You know that you have the tent and that back corner. Emperor Chris, fantastic pick off on Chitter right there. He pushes back up and is going to work for that hold. Defig looking for any angle that he can here. He's trying to get Chronix off of Hill. Trophy prohibiting that information. Unfortunately, Ren finds 2. Absolute monster. Currently sitting at 21 and 15 and on a 4 spree. Who let the man do it? Chitter gets the pick off of Emperor Chris. Popes, it's in their best interest. They either need to just play for the kill off of point, or they need to back up and hold and make sure that they don't get broken going into this next 2 chains of hills, because in this next rotation, it could easily be ended on P1. Typically, a lot of contested time does come through, but P2 can definitely be the end game for Warriors. They just have to keep looking forward and keep getting these important kills. Now we're going into our probably last set of rotations here. Popes with the initial going in. Defig holding, just trying to look for any information here. Chronix playing a little bit of a cheeky spot, not able to get in, but a full sea of blue is rushing. Defig finds 2, and PJ with the backup there, an absolute duo, fantastic. They're able to reclaim some time here. 36 seconds until the test does come through. Warriors able to take them all out, but the push still continues here. They're not able to close it out on this hill, though. 20 seconds left on the hill. 227 to 144, or 46, ladies and gentlemen, is your game so far. Spawns will go in favor currently to the Popes. All they have to do is just rotate and make sure they hold that top cat. However, Dobbs rotating across river, just trying to find some sort of entry there onto the bottom. Now it's Chronix's turn, working that bottom part of the hill. He knows one is down there, gets the pick off of PJ. Is not able to get a second, but Rin is there for the backup, and that is going to be the entry that's needed. Emperor Chris just playing for the overhead sights right there. It's just good comms. Chitter taken down by Rin. Nobody is pushing this hill. 10 seconds left. Contest does come through. Rin taken out by Defig. Spawns are still in favor of the Warriors at this point, so they can still get one more push in, and they were able to get in hill. Chronix with a big 2-piece. Gets taken out of a hill, though, unfortunately, by PJ. Kills just keep coming back and forth. 2 seconds left. This is Defic's last chance, but cannot get in the hill. So the Warriors take home the first map, 250 to 158. An intense match for the most part of it in the first half, but once Warriors started to pull away with that significant lead change, they felt a lot more comfortable, maybe felt a little bit dicey at first, just trying to get the groove into the snow, but they were able to secure the victory, and now we're going to move on to map 2, Search and Destroy.
Yeah, I find that what hill is it? The one that got changed onto like where the tents are?
It was P4,
Man,
yeah. It was
that is
back
impossible to break.
Yeah,
like,
it's really hard.
They had
you can't
2
really
full
push
holds
that
there,
river.
man. That was literally game winning, just having that one hill back-to-back rotations.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah.
How OP that thing is.
If you can bank that back tent, like, you're pretty solid, because the spawns can flip out pretty much for P2 if you can clear out that back sand.
Yeah.
Back sandbox, but P4 is pretty much impossible if they're getting that hill spawn. Unless you just have a really good player just clearing out that cross. But all right, game 2, Search and Destroy on Checkmate. Warriors with the momentum coming out of game 1 hardpoint right there. So it's looking advantageous for them. However, it is not too late for the Popes to lay down the law. Bryn with the first pick off of Solar Hazard right there. Big wins for them. Popes so looking to plant this bomb. It looks like their Defic is working the side wing plane, just trying to get any type of information that he can. But Dobbs sitting on that back heady. I think he's gonna get some information on this nade right there. Defic going to run, trying to run for his life there, but that's all the comms that he needed. Looks like he's gonna back up and try and rotate to his teammate PJ on A. Emperor Chris might catch this, but currently Warriors in a 4v2. It's gonna be a bad push. Defic able to find one on the Emperor Chris, who's gonna have to keep it moving and try and play for his partner PJ right there, because PJ can hold down with that sniper. Currently now in a 2v3. Warriors set up. Eyes on both bombs. Fantastic setup. Defic, 28 seconds left, needs to work some time. Gonna bomb PJ, any type of entry though. PJ with the big kills is able to take down one, but not to secure the second one. Chronix gets taken out by Defic. Now make it a 1v1. Defic versus Rin. 13 seconds left. Bomb has to go down. Rin might hear the child up, but will he check the corner? He does! And Defic! Defic. clutches this out for the Popes to take them up 1-0. This is a significant round for them coming out of that hard point. Much needed for them. They got to be feeling good going into the second one. Let's see how the Warriors answer back here on this offense. Fantastic three-piece to close out that round. Give it to them. Payday. All right, so Chronix is going to be your bomb carrier for the Warriors squad. Looks like it's going to be the same type of push through plane. Smoke comes out. Defix sitting on top of bomb. Rin with the first pick off of PJ. Defix gets the pick in the plane, gets traded out by Dobbs. Now make it a 2v3 favoring the Warriors. Chronix just trying to get this bomb down. Bomb's going to go down at B. Popes with a pretty good pinch on the Warriors here. They just have to work this together. Chitter, number 3, is trying to push that outer. Solar gets taken out. Chitter in a last alive 1v3 gets taken out. Unfortunately, Warriors just more set up for that round there. Ties it back 1-1. Yeah, it's just imperative for a team to control that top plane, because from there you have either winged to try and kill players off of angles, to maybe get some info on snipers, etc. It just works a lot more in your favor, and if you have another sub causing havoc, it's just a simple GG's right there. But the Popes hopefully still feeling pretty holy on this Sunday, just trying to get some kills going. Defik, there we go with the first blood. Holding bottom plane. Bomb lingering under plane. Looks like they're just playing for these picks first. PJ gets taken down. Now Bomb is in an unfavorable position. However, Solar trades that out. Popes in a 3v2. Rin gets the pick off of Chitter in the plane. Bomb is still down 2v2. Rin got some info right there off of that stun. Still holding this left side, waiting for the push. Is Defit going to push this out? He gets the info. That's everything they needed. They both saw each other, and they both run. Defit picks up that bomb, trying to gun Chronix from the back. Solar taken out by Rin top plane. And Defig tries to go for the additional trowel. Unfortunately, falls flat right there. From what I'm noticing, the positions just should have been switched between Defig and Solar right there. It's just a bad timing for Defig to also double chow that same kill with Rin sitting on the stairs heady like that. Might not be the best chow. Now Warriors leading 2-1. They got their offensive round. See if they can do it again. Still going to be a solid B push. Chronix pushing through plane, but Defig holds close, gets a pick off of Chronix, finds 2. An absolute monster. Not able to find 3, but Rin gets a trade off of Defig, and Dobbs finds 1 on to Chitter. Evens it out to a 2v2, but now make it a 1v2. Rin taken out by PJ. Dobbs last alive. Needs to get bombed. Both players know where he is. The pinch is here. But PJ gave up that back side. They know exactly where he is. They just have to play for this pinch. Dobbs attempting to finesse here. Gets the pick off of PJ. Now make it a 1v1. Big kills right there. Dobbs has 30 seconds to work with. Just needs to grab this bomb. Has entire plane control, which probably would work out in his favor. Solar just trying to get an eye on A bomb there, but action is going down on B. I don't think he knows, and he hasn't checked it, but maybe this is it right there. But the bomb doesn't go through the window. Dobbs with the read knows exactly where he is, just waiting and holding that back plane. Does he not get the stick? Unfortunately, Warriors closes that out. Now leading 3-1. it just fell flat right there. I think the comms should have came through a little bit more for the Popes right there. They had the perfect pinch, and all they had to do is just rotate on either side of the crates, and they had that kill. And if they would have just pushed in, unfortunately, you just hate to see it, but you got to let it roll off of your shoulders. So now, the Popes sitting 1-3. They don't want to lose this offensive round and go down 1-4 to Warriors, who are now feeling hot. I think they found their footing. Emperor Chris with the first blood onto Defig. PJ takes out Chronix. Solar trying to play this duo off of Bomb back there with Chitter. PJ pushed up into Warriors territory. Looking for an entry. I don't think they know exactly where he is. Needs to play this super, super careful. Trying to get it, and he does! And he backs up, gets away with his life. Big kill onto Rin right there. A little bit of a peekaboo. Chitter with the pick off of Emperor Chris. Now making a 1-3v1 favoring the Popes. Dobbs just trying to make something happen here. Bomb does go down at B. One thing I do like about out of the Warrior squad is how composed they are with these plays. It is still possible. PJ gets taken out by Dobbs. Dobbs with the read right there, just trying to find a second one. I don't think he'll see him. He's not able to turn around in time. Pope's now able to pull this back 2-3. 2-3 feels a lot better on a team instead of being down 1-4. It makes it a lot more doable. It stops that momentum. But Warriors still on an escapade, currently sitting with the offensive. Taking a look at the bottom map for the setup here. Both teams full sending it towards the bottom of the plane. Action is going to go down. Emperor Chris with the first blood off of PJ. Chronix looking to follow that through. Bomb does go down. Beautiful duo work right here. And now it's time to retake for the Pope squad. 3v4 favoring the Warriors. Defig finds one. Emperor Chris with the pick off of Solar Hazard. Now we're in a 3v1 favoring the Warriors. Defig able to get Dobbs right there. Bud Chronix with the easy trades. Warriors now lead 4-2. Fantastic push out of Defig there to try and clear out the plane, and End is able to find a second one on to Dobbs. Catches him a little unprepared for that gunfight. Taking a look at the scoreboard here, Defig currently sitting at 9-5, really putting the weight for his team right there. And on the flip side, Rin 6-4, Dobbs 7-4. All players just looking pretty solid across the board. Something that you love to see, the consistency. Dobbs with the first pick off of PJ there with the nade. Solid structure out of the Warriors for formation on to the B-bomb site. Just holding that mid-map control. Chronix. Huge pick off of Chitter. Now Bomb is down in an unfavorable position that Solar has to do. 1 minute left on the clock. Solar finds one on Emperor Chris, but not able to close that out and clutch up. Warriors now lead 5-2. Out of the Popes here with their backs against the wall, they really have to try and throw Warriors off their game. Some type of strat, play for the picks. They're just not able to match the aggression of what the Warriors is shelving out today. It's looking scary. Warriors leading 5-2, and they're able to be on the offensive for this round to close it out. Chitter holding the back with Groza, Rin. Defig with the first pick off of Grin. Defig finds 2, second onto Chronix. He's trying to finesse and play for time. Bomb is down top plane. Give it to him. Finds 3, and it looks like he's holding his trigger just a little long there. Brings it back to keep the Popes alive. Three to 5. Yeah, I'm questioning the Groza as well. All right, chat. 5-3. Warriors leading. Currently on the defense now. Time for Popes. Try and push this to around 11. It's 1 round at a time, 1 kill at a time. Smoke goes out. Looks like Popes, they're trying to work an A-bomb site plant, but Solar with the first pick off of Emperor Chris. Dobbs answers back with the pick off of PJ there. Popes putting most of their eggs into the A basket, but in a full stalemate. Warriors backed up and holding pretty much the entire map. Fantastic set out of them. Playing for the info and playing for the kills. Dobbs was able to spot 1. Looks like Chitter is still trying to put bomb down at A. Defig trying to go for the distraction there, but that is just an unfortunate push. Chronic sniffs Chitter out. Bomb is now down in an extremely unfavorable position in that back crates. And now in a 1v3, can Defig pull it off? That's some info on the stun. And not able to successfully do it out, close this out. Warriors closing this out 6-3. Just a more fundamentally sound team. If you look back at the VOD, their setups, their formations were just a lot more foolproof. It seems that they always had Popes on the defense. So it's looking a little scary going into this game 3 control. It's not too late, but Warriors definitely with the momentum.
Yeah, I thought Popes took some questionable challenges and maybe choked on the round where they had bomb down and playing 2v1 with like 20 seconds left.
Yeah, 100%.
That's a turning point in the map.
Yeah, if they could have closed out that pinch, we may have would have.
I don't even think they really needed to move at all. I think like Preston could have just held the back of the plane, and that would have been it.
Yeah. No, neither one of them had to move either. It's just unfortunate.
So Emperor Chris is having controller issues, so Snapsa is coming in for him to replace him for the rest of the series, or at least this map, potentially.
Gotcha. Substitution!
Yep, mid-round substitution. That might be the first one we've had so far.
I think so too. Last one that made me excited was Dashy getting subbed in at Champs. Let's go.
Okay.
6.0 KD.
Damn.
So allegedly, we are supposed to get ranked play in Q1. So by March.
Yeah, I've heard that, but that's still a pretty long time.
Super vague. Yeah,
Yeah.
super vague.
That's a long time.
They just launched it on the last day of Q1.
Yeah, that's crazy, actually.
Yeah, SCUF controllers are fantastic when they work, and when they don't work, you just want to throw the thing out of the window.
Yeah, it's like the Mad Catz controllers back in the day where you'd get one and be like, man, this thing is so sick. And then you'd use it for like 2 hours and it breaks, and you're like, oh, that's why it was like $15.
Yeah, I can't tell you how many times I've had to email SCUF to get my SCUF Vantage paddles replaced. But getting right into the action here, on to once more checkmate, but this time control. So hopping in right behind Rin here, he's able to get the pick off of Defik on bottom plane. So working that outer though, but PJ finds another one onto Rin, currently on a 2 spree, just holding this outer crate. Chitter using an MP5, my ex-favorite gun. But no progress has been made so far on either team. Red doing a fantastic job at just keeping Warriors back in their spawn, matching their aggression, which is a better look out of them so far. Respawns, they have 2 more currently. Now make that 1. Dobbs is able to take down Solar. Snaps not able to secure the kill there, but Chitter and PJ also finds another one onto Chronix though. Looking a little scary for the Warriors here. They need to find a way to regain some map control additionally and get kills and push out Popes back into their spawn there. But that was a big pick off of PJ there by Dobbs. Chronix, an absolute madman, picks one onto Chitter, second one onto Defik, keeps it moving. Now that is able to get Ren onto the B point, but gets taken off, unfortunately. Solar with the pick off of Chronix gets traded out by Dobbs, or Snapsa. Progress. Contest does come through. Snapsa gets naded out of hill. PJ taking that time. That tick right back down. A progress is being made by Chronix. 12 seconds left on the clock, though, so they do need to work quick. PJ gets pinched here, as well as Solar. Chronix continuing to hold hill with Snap, so they're stacking it. They need to get this hill and rotate over. The lives are currently not in their favor as well, so it's coming down to the wire. Chitter not able to secure that kill. Chronix, big win right there. It looks like A is going to go in favor of the Warriors unless Defik can do something to stop it. He finds 2. Can he make it a 3rd? Not able to, but Chronix taken out of hill by Solar there. That was a big kill. 4 seconds left on the clock. Last attempt at B. Snapsa looking for his reinforcements. Gets 1 tick off of B. 3 seconds left. They need to make it happen here. Defik gets taken out. Big kill by Rin there, but PJ finds 2. Dobbs with another one onto Chitter there. Dobbs just doing the best he can to hold the bottom of the point. If he can get this B off and get another second of time, or another minute, Solar takes him down. Respawn's looking really scary right now for the Warriors. Warriors able to get that A site off, though. All eyes are on B in 1 more tick, but they have no respawns remaining. Currently sitting in a 3v5. Snaps a questionable challenge right there. Definitely did not want to overextend, but Rin finds one onto Defik. Now it turns into search and destroy. It's a 3v4. Warriors more than capable than doing this. 24 seconds left on the clock. Dobbs steps in. This is the communication. The rotation does come through. Chitter looking for an entry, but Snapsa finds one onto Solar. Rin taken down. Dobbs finds one. Snapsa finds one. Now in a 2v1. Warriors with the clutch, also being down 5 lives. Able to clutch up this first round, now going up 1-0 in this control. Valiant effort out of them. And it just shows the chemistry of the team and how fundamental they are and how they're able to pick up these kills despite being down in that deficit. Fantastic play out of them. All right, and now Warriors on the defense, but this map is very defense favored, so it might be a cakewalk unless Popes can match that. They do get the first blood, and they're starting to get some progress on B. Rin with the pick off of PJ. Snaps able to stop the time off of D-Fig. Dobbs finds one onto Chitter. Rin finds one onto Solar Hazard. Make that 3 down. They're all going to spawn back yellow, and I think Chronix might be able to sniff that out. Just looking for any type of info there. Finds one onto Chitter. D-Fig probably looking to trade this out, but no need to fear. Snapsa is here. He also finds 2. Respawn's looking scary at this point for the Popes. 24 for Warriors, 18 for the Popes. Popes, they need to make it out of their spawn. D-Fig able to make it to A. A lot of solo pushes out of the squad. Snaps finds one onto D-Fig, not able to get the second one. PJ finds 2, an absolute monster with that M4. Rin coming up on the flank. She's down, looking for PJ, finds him. Dobbs finds one onto Solar. Rin finds the second one onto Chitter. Takes down that A tick. Second tick. Rin still on an absolute rampage, currently on a 3 streak. 29 seconds left. Popes, 11 respawns remaining. They need to do it here. They need to work together. They need to group up and group push. It's too many singular pushes, and it's just not going to do when you're not winning your gunfights accordingly. Chronix going in for the entry here, but Snaps finds 2, one onto Chitter, and Chronix cleans up the third, spawning them back out and back yellow crate once more. 12 seconds left. Neither point and full commitment so far. Rin just juking left and right, getting these kills absolutely on a 6 spree. This might be the nail in the coffin. Dagger in the coffin. It's one of the two. I'm pretty sure it's not dagger. It's one of the two.
Pretty sure it's nail.
It's nail in the coffin. Thank you. Now the Warriors leading 2-0. All right. Possibly the last round for the Warriors. Popes, can they make this happen? Can they make it happen on the defense? This could be the start that they need, but they just need to keep pushing out. But just getting out slayed, and it's just looking bad for them right now. Warriors just only losing 1 life while Popes is already down a full set. And the spawn trap begins here. Look at the placement out of Warriors here, spread all across the map. That's going to be Snaps, so he's feeling himself. 17 and 11 gets taken down, though. Starting point. Solar with the big 1-2 gets taken down by Rin. Map control now favoring Popes slightly. However, Warriors noting that they do adjust to A and stack A. So now it's up to Solar to try and break this. He goes in straight through mid. Not able to get the kill off of Rin, but Chitter is able to find 2, takes him out and back into spawn. And out of that point. PJ pushed up, trying to get some kills here. Onto Chronix, finds one, using a Milano. Interesting choice in the meta currently right now. Snapsa finds one, currently sitting 18 and 12, getting that progress over at A, just trying to get them a tick. 47 seconds on the clock, halted. Devic working a flank, but Dobbs with that insane read. That's going to be 3 down for Pope. Solar last alive until the reinforcements come. But point A now goes in favor of Warriors. 1 minute and 38 seconds on the clock left for them to work with. And the respawn's in their favor as well by +3. Chronix holding that top lane. Gets taken out by PJ. Defic taken out by Ring. Snaps pushed up, just spawn killing. Currently now 12-6, make it 5. Respawns remaining for the Popes. They're just not able to match that aggression, unfortunately. Too many solo pushes, and it all comes down to right here. They've now stacked at the point, closing this out. It's just too late. It's too late for the Popes. Warriors with the hot 3-0 to start the day. Snapsa just causing so much havoc in their spawns there, just not able, Popes just not able to, I just didn't know if the comms were not coming through there, that he was in their spawn, but like this, he was able to get behind them again and possibly another one onto Chitta there, and that would have been just a strict 4-piece. So obviously the comms were not coming through in that department, and they weren't hunting them down. But GG's to both squads. Warriors. They're just Warriors. That's all I gotta say.